Hello everyone, Anne here. Welcome to my channel, Little Frenchie in Big Texas. And today I want to address the question of what's going on the shelves. Has it improved? Has the supply chain improved here? So I am talking about the Greater Houston area here, and I will take you to 3 different stores: Target, Trader Joe, and Costco. Very concrete examples here. But first, I would like to highlight a few facts. The first one is, regardless of the store, the retailers have become much better at making the shelves look good. Fronting. And here's an example from my next door Kroger. So walking into Kroger, this is what you see. It looks actually really good until you go on the side. Look at that. There's nothing behind the first row. That is total fronting. And despite the fact that this is pasta and the pasta sections have been running very low in most grocery stores in the area for over a month. Another fact is that prices have increased. So I won't go over a lot of examples because it's everywhere. Here are just 2 products I just bought at Costco and prices just jumped. Here's the apple juice I get for my girls. 2 pretty large bottles, organic apple juice. And I bought it 2 weeks ago for $5.99 and it just jumped to $6.49. Literally last week. That's a plus 8.5%. And the same here for the ground beef. So that's the 5 rolls of ground beef that used to be $19.99 before the summer. Just jumped plus 10%. Now we are heading to grocery stores and we're going to start here at Target. So Target, I got 2 girls that are kind of coughing, feeling a cold. So I wanted to get some kids medicine for the cough, for the cold, Tylenol, Mucinex. So I went to the medicine aisles, kids and adult. Very empty. But there was a sign that said, hey, there's more in the baby section. So I actually visited the baby section as well. Very interesting. So here's the kids section in the medicine aisle. I wanted some Mucinex cough medicine and they were pretty much out. Nothing there except for a Dayquil, NyQuil, and that was it. They had Motrin and Tylenol. It wasn't full, but they had some. But aside from that, not much for the cough. Half full, half empty here. That's the adult section for all that's allergy, like Zyrtex, Flonas kind of thing. A lot of empty spots. As you can see, if you look in the back there, yeah, not that much. So pretty disappointing. And when you turn on the other side of the aisle, that was the adult cough, cold, flu section. Look at these empty shelves as well. And I went to look for, you know, this little candy lozenge, what you can suck, but nothing. Look at this. They were out. So given there was a sign, go and look at the baby aisle, we went and we looked. And I was actually surprised here at the low level of food for the kids. So that was the formula. I'm glad my girls are grown up and don't need formula, but it wasn't just the formula. So we went around looking for the medicine. We didn't find anything in the baby aisle, just about the same, a bit of Tylenol, Motrin, and nothing for the cough. But look at the shelves in the baby section. Look at the food. Look at this. So that's the brand Gerber. Very empty. Very, very empty. Depending on the brand you want. That's the thing. Some brands are theirs, but others are gone. So we turned around here to look on the other side and it was the same. Look at that. That's more baby food. Snacks. On that one, it's the snacks. But the same, some very empty shelves. So I thought, well, maybe they're running a deal here. Buy $100, you get a $20 gift card. So we went, because it also works for the diapers, for the wipes. But when you look, you had plenty of diapers, which was good. So that's Pampers, the same for Huggies. Diapers were there. What was missing was the food. I used to buy quite a bit of baby stuff at Target when they were younger, so I'm just glad they were grown up and I found the medicine I wanted going to Costco next. So all solved, but very contrasted shelves, as you can see here.
Next, we are going to head to Trader Joe. So Trader Joe, if you don't have it close by, it's not everywhere. It's a Californian chain that is it's smaller grocery stores and only is bigger cities, I think. We're pretty lucky to have one not too far away. And what I really like about Trader Joe in this time of year is the Christmas feel. They get all these new products for Christmas every year, whether it's the advent calendar at $2 or all the important cheese, the chocolate. It's got that holiday feel with the music. Very, very nice. So I visited before Thanksgiving and nothing, literally nothing had arrived. So I gave it a week, 10 days, and I came after December 4th and still nothing. So I asked an employee and let's see what I learned here.
So this is Trader Joe, Greater Houston area. The first impression, you don't have the outside music for Christmas, but maybe not yet. They had the little plant, kind of little Christmas tree outside to decorate your house, which looked pretty nice. But as soon as we walked in, it was a big deception. The holiday feel was not there. And look at these empty shelves here. They used to be full of either the gingerbread house or their advent calendar. And it wasn't there. They were about to put macaroni and pasta on the shelves. So we just continued here. There wasn't much, it's just the usual here, which looked good. I mean, they had fruits, they had vegetables, you can see the meat over there. The shelves were decently full. So that was positive on that side, but there wasn't much in terms of holiday cheer. That's pretty much all I found here. In the back, that used to be the area where you could taste some of their food, so they transformed it into shelves, and these were the few holiday stuff they had. So that's the holiday cookies for the kids to decorate like the previous year. The gingerbread house, so that's the same as the previous years. It was there in the back. And a few of the chocolate, panettone, and so on, but very little. Look at that. A few more here on the side. But that's it. That was it. I mean, compared to previous years, I don't know, maybe that's 20% of this whole area here used to be full. They used to have additional stands for all their holiday chocolates, candies, I mean, all their good stuff, even some gift for like skincare and so on. Nothing. So I actually asked an employee here. What did she say? She was very nice and polite, but she pretty much explained that that was it. They had apparently received a few things last week for Thanksgiving, and it was all gone in a few days. And that's all they had. So very limited this year, almost nothing. I was looking for the usual French cheese they get for the month of December, and that usually lasts up to early January, and nothing. It's not there. Kind of disappointed, but beside the cheese, the same for the chocolates, and even some of the wines they usually get, the large bottles, not that many this time, even in the wine section. So very, very disappointing. I can't believe everything was gone in just a few days. I mean, they must have received very limited stock. And yes, same for the advent calendar. I mean, that they used to have from before Thanksgiving up to early December, because I used to get them for the girls and sometimes get them even early December if we wanted to have an additional one, and gone. If they even received it, that's the thing. So very disappointing here. The holiday things barely, I mean, for me they didn't make it. A very, very limited selection, and that's it.
And last, my very favorite, we're going to go to Costco, which is very contrasted here. The back of the store is much fuller. Paper towels, toilet paper, water, very full. No more limits of one per person, so pretty good. but other areas, so-so. So contrasted here. I let you judge.
So looking at the holiday section at Costco, this is what you see when you walk in. A few things left and a few more towards the back, but it's going out very quickly. And really, there isn't much left in terms of yard decorations, gift wraps, and even toys for kids. It's almost all gone. Very quick and very disappointing. Mostly because I don't think they received much in terms of new items for this year. So a lot was leftovers from previous years that just went pretty quickly, and what's left is really what people did not want last year and this year. So you had a few occasional new toys, but really not much. So I was with my kids. They wanted to go through the toy aisle, and I was expecting it. I mean, there was once again no stop, like, oh, Mommy, can I have that toy? Please, please. No, nothing. And I mean, just have a look here what's left. I mean, you've got one or two dolls, really not much. For toys, I would really recommend going in the Houston area. Target is pretty well stocked still, so pretty decent at Target. And I found some online as well. Macy has a toy section now online. So there's a way, but here, not much. And previous years, I used to buy one or two things that were pretty nice at Costco in terms of toys. Whether it's dolls like the OMG dolls, you know, the ones all the kids want this year. This year, nothing. Nothing. But they had a full aisle of gift cards that used to be more towards the front, you know, not to take any room in the other aisles. Well, this time it was taking room, making up room, shelves. Yeah, because that's all they had, pretty much. Yeah, you saw the Costco puzzle. It's still the same as last year. It hasn't sold. So that's all the gift cards. Yeah, you got glasses in that section, but yeah, why not? Why not? And when you turn over here, it's the cards, Christmas cards. They had some nice ones. And what was left to decorate your yard? As you can see, not much. Not much. And they're running out of the wrapping. So, yeah, not much left here. So after Trader Joe, that was disappointing. Another one where there's not much holiday joy and spirit this year, I would say. But aside from that, let's go toward the back of the store because that looks much better. Look at this. Water looks pretty good. And look at this on the shelves. So the greenish here is the paper towels, their own brand that you see here. And the blue was the toilet paper, their own brand as well. And something else to notice, look, they are back on the 160 sheets per roll. They had downgraded it to 140 during the pandemic because they were running out too many people, so it was smaller rolls, and they went back into the original size. Toilet paper decent as well. I mean, they were pretty well stocked. That was Friday evening, so before the weekend. But looking pretty good, and the shelves around are full. A lot of paper products. On the side here on the right, you've got all the dog's food, which is pretty full as well. So that's the dry food. Yeah, Kleenex as well. So all the paper products are there with no limit. I could not see any limit. See, look at another shelf here towards the back. Pretty full, but not all are full. This is moving more towards the food section. And here it's more contrasted. But I mean, we're just a week away from Thanksgiving, so they probably sold quite a bit, and stock has not arrived back yet. So you still have these empty shelves at the top, but look, they still have green beans, same price as 2 months ago, not as 1 year ago, because it's jumped. The price has greatly jumped over 1 year when you compare to 2020. So the peas here and the corn. So they still have it. Not their own brand. I wonder if they're ever going to get their home Kirkland brand that used to be pretty good and pretty cheap. I don't know. But at least it's available. looking at it on the positive side here. So yes, a lot of empty spots in the food section. That's pretty obvious here. And now moving to the cold section, as you can see, they had some lunch meat here, back. So that was good, but they didn't have that much and it was going out pretty quickly. So here you had some of the ham as well. So you can see pretty low, and that was Friday night. Bacon here, they have some, they do, but once again, not that much, not that full, but I won't complain. They had some. I was just happy to see the lunch meat back. It's been out for, oh gosh, how long? At least 2 months. 2 months without any lunch meat. So that was back, and the bacon has been pretty much the same level for the last 3, 4, 5 months. They have some, it's rather low, and the prices are just increasing.
So I hope you found this useful, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and thank you for watching.